What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today is Wednesday, September 21st. It's day 78 inside the Big Brother house. And there was no update video yesterday. I've been kind of doing little 2-day combos of the updates over the past few days here, because in this home stretch, in the final few days that we have left of this season, the live feeds are very slow. Lots of napping, lots of just rehashing of the same conversations. So it just kind of made more sense to do them in 2-day chunks here and do the uploads like this. Tonight we actually have the premiere of Survivor and The Amazing Race, so there's no episode tonight. The next episode will be tomorrow on Thursday. We'll be live right here on the channel for the eviction episode, where Monte will make the choice between Brittany or Turner on which one of them should be sent out of the house this week, and we'll have our official final three as we head on into Sunday's finale episode. Just a couple little programming notes before we do get into the updates from the past 2 days. Like I said, no episode tonight, but there is the Survivor and Amazing Race premiere. So I haven't decided yet. Should I do a watch along over on Twitch? Let me know in those comments down below if you think that I should do one for tonight. Also, we will be live here on the channel covering Thursday's eviction. Friday, I'm still not 100% sure. Again, let me know in those comments down below. Do you want to see a watch along over on Twitch? If you guys demand it, I'll do it. And then Sunday, of course, we will be live right here on the channel for the 2-hour season finale of Big Brother 24, where we will see a winner crowned. But without further ado, let's get into kind of what's happened over the past few days, starting with Monday. The last time we had an update, it was kind of the big thing where it seemed like Monte and Taylor had kind of broken up. There wasn't an official conversation about it, but they were definitely kind of distant for most of the day. Monte had pretty much filled in Turner on everything going on, especially because he felt the need to kind of vent about a lot of stuff he was feeling. And then early Monday morning, late Sunday night, Monte and Taylor eventually did have a conversation where they talked about, you know, having to set some boundaries, some issues that they've both been having, mainly on Monte's side. And it was just kind of a weird, awkward little convo where they kind of broke up, then they kissed at the end, and yeah, it's a thing. They obviously still have feelings for each other, but there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and I think all of us have really kind of been there in relationships where, you know, just things are a little weird, and you're feeling one way, your partner's feeling a completely different way, and then when you add in just the paranoia and the craziness of being inside that house, it just adds to kind of all the stress of all this stuff going on. So we'll see how it develops. More so probably after the season is when we'll really find out how good of a connection they both have built here. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Other than that, Brittany actually ended up giving Taylor the M&Ms for the big M&M pitch that she planned, which I'll be honest, I don't think Taylor's actually going to use the M&Ms in her pitch. I think she realizes that there's no way for her to convince Monte to keep Brittany, but we'll get into more of that in a bit. After she delivered the M&Ms to Taylor for her to potentially do that pitch, Brittany did meet up with Monte to give kind of her initial pitch that she practiced minus the candy. So she went into all the things about how, you know, her and Turner are very similar and how well they've done in different competitions. And in her view, she's just a overweight Turner. Those are her words. Those are her words, not mine. But she's an overweight, out of shape Turner. So, like, as far as, you know, who's the bigger competition threat, Turner would be, which she's not wrong. She's not wrong in that aspect. But just for Monte, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense for him. Why take someone that, yeah, you can probably beat, but also there's a chance that that person would take the other one over you? Yes, Taylor probably would and could take Turner over Monte, but there's far less of a chance that she would do that with Turner than she would with Brittany. If Brittany was there as an option, Taylor's 100% taking Brittany. So it just doesn't really make sense for Monte's game to take someone who wouldn't take him to the final two, and the other person in the final three wouldn't take him over. So it just makes more sense to have two people that would take him if they were to beat him, and not someone that you're more easily able to beat. So it's just for him, just not something that makes sense. He eventually kind of, gave these thoughts to Taylor as well when he filled her in on the conversation, saying he's like, look, I agreed with some of it, but not all of it. And it's why her perspective is much different than mine. And it just kind of is the way it is. Brittany then actually also filled in Taylor on the convo, and she kind of really saw the writing on the wall as well, saying maybe her last ditch effort will just to be make a crazy speech on Thursday's eviction. So look out for that on tomorrow's episode. Other than that, there was a very long chill / cuddle session from Monte and Taylor where they just kind of discussed, the possibility of keeping Brittany. They talked a little bit about, Turner's game and how people were going to view it. And they did make a pinky swear where Monte pinky sweared that he would take Taylor over Turner and made sure to kind of lock that in. Will he hold up to that? We'll see. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll throw the final three HOH, which I don't think is a great move for him because you want to lock yourself in there. But we'll see how this all really kind of turns out. But as of right now, there is a little bit of a pinky swear between Monte and Taylor. But also, Monte has promised Turner that nothing would change with their deal, and he would take Turner as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Who wins the final HOH will be a huge factor in what the final two ends up being. Now, we'll move into yesterday on the live feeds, and boy, did not much happen at all. Probably the biggest thing that ended up happening was Brittany kind of pitching to Taylor again about reasons why she should stay. But it doesn't matter. Taylor literally has no control over anything at this point. It's all up to Monte. They did eventually talk about how she's like, well, if I do, go to jury, I'm going to try and rally the troops and get the votes going for you. But I don't think she knows that she's not really going to be in jury that long. The way this all kind of works for the final four evicted person, they head to the jury house and they're there for the round table. They kind of show up as the round table's going and they're like, who do you think's going to be the next person to come? And then that fourth place person will come on in. They'll join the jury round table. They'll discuss, what happened to them, how they ended up here. And then the jury will talk about who they would like to see as a winner. So yeah, Brittany would have a chance to make her case there. But again, I don't know if it really matters much. I think the jury already really respects Taylor in the game. And how much time Brittany will actually have to discuss with them is going to be minimal. It's not like she's spending a whole week in there with the jury. Because at this point, the jury's probably already made up their mind on a lot of the things that they're going to be doing on finale night. There may be one or two who are waiting to hear a certain answer on finale from a certain individual, and that would decide their vote. But for the most part, they really already know what they're going to do. That said, it's hard to really judge who's going to vote where with this jury when you've got pretty much the whole convenience store in the jury and they're just always doing whatever is convenient for them. Who knows what they're going to end up doing. And then with even Michael, you're not 100% sure where his vote would end up lying. Alyssa, after feeling betrayed by Turner, what would she do? Joseph, I feel like, would end up voting for Taylor, Monte, or Turner, but depending on the composition of the final two, who knows where his vote would end up truly lying. It's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out in the days coming forward. Now, before we do go, just a couple of more programming notes, just to remind you, no episode tonight. But if you guys tell me in the comments that you want a watch along for the Survivor premiere and the Amazing Race premiere, let me know in those comments down below. I will do one over on Twitch. My link to the Twitch is in the description down below. It's also going to be a pinned comment in the comment section, so you can find the link to my Twitch, my Twitter, our Discord, where you can join the conversation over there. We have some new channels in the Discord specifically for Big Brother, Survivor, and the Amazing Race, so you can join those conversations and kind of talk about what's going on in the season. We will have tomorrow the live eviction, where we will see either Turner or Brittany leave the Big Brother house and be that last member of jury before finale night. And we'll be live right here on the channel to do that watch along. So make sure, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, you never miss a stream. And I will see you next time.